Hello everyone, we are going to be looking once more at Hurricane Delta and how it will be bringing some catastrophic impacts to Louisiana, as it did just make landfall on Mexico just last night and it is starting to approach the Gulf Coast now. However, before we could get into the forecast, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new, and turn on post notifications so you won't miss a single upload or live stream. Right now we are currently looking at the Hurricane Delta forecast. Right now we currently have hurricane warnings out still for parts of the Mexico coastline. Right in there in the red, we currently do have those hurricane warnings, and still some troublesome warnings in the blue, but really not that much troublesome warnings right now, mainly those hurricane warnings. We also do have hurricane watches in effect for the whole Louisiana coastline, as you can see there in the pink color, and now tropical storm watches in effect in the yellow shaded areas there. It has weakened down to a category 2 hurricane because of that landfall in Mexico. However, it is supposed to strengthen back into a major hurricane and maybe into a category 4 by landfall for Louisiana. So Louisiana needs to prepare now. This is going to be a major situation for the coastline of Louisiana. Pretty much the whole state of Louisiana could see impacts from Delta. Mainly, we are going to see that landfall by 7 p.m. Friday. This is going to happen around midday of Friday. So definitely be prepared of this. Thankfully, it's not happening at night, so we can actually see what's really going on. Like Hurricane Laura did make landfall midnight, so we really didn't see what was going on. This time it is making landfall around midday, so we really will see what's going on there much better, since we are going to see light outside. But still, this is going to be a very serious situation for Louisiana and Mississippi. Not as dangerous, of course, for Mississippi, but definitely could see some impacts still, as you will see some tropical storm force winds. There is some cooler waters actually over here in pretty much the whole Gulf area right over here. So that will definitely slow it down a little bit, kind of slow down the strengthening a little bit. However, it is still pretty warm water, so that definitely won't weaken it all the way down to a tropical storm or tropical depression. It's still going to be a hurricane either way as it makes landfall. The U.S. rainfall potential has been increasing over the past few hours, and now we are going to see around 6 to 10 inches rainfall for parts of Louisiana and Mississippi, as well as southern Louisiana. You will see a significant amount of rainfall, and in the Gulf, thankfully that's in the Gulf, you will see 10 to 15 inches rainfall, and there's no land over there, so that's pretty good. We're going to see around 4 to 6 inches rainfall in the yellow shaded areas here. Also, the dark green, you're going to see 2 to 4 inches of rainfall, and the light green, you're going to see 1 to 2 inches rainfall. Note this, 3 inches is enough to bring some minor flash flooding, so I can only imagine 6 to 10 inches rainfall. That's something, a lot of rainfall. It's going to be bringing a lot of flash flood watches and flash flood warnings in effect for some of these areas. And here's a peak storm surge graphic, and we are going to see around 7 to 11 feet of storm surge within here from Pecan Island all the way to Port Fortune. So pretty much this whole area here, you are going to see 7 to 11 feet of storm surge. That's something, a lot of storm surge. If we take this seriously, as this definitely could be even unsurvivable storm surge. That's so high, because really 11 feet of storm surge is really enough to pick up cars, damage houses, pretty much damage anything in its path. That's definitely a lot of water being brung up onto land. 4 to 6 feet of storm surge is going to be brung from Port Fortune all the way over to Lake Borgne. So his whole area will see 4 to 6 feet of storm surge. Lake Pontchartrain and Lake Marpass will be seeing 3 to 5 feet of storm surge right over there. We are going to see 4 to 7 feet of storm surge over near the Cameron area. 2 to 4 feet of storm surge is going to be for the Mobile Bay area, and the 2 to 4 feet again for the High Island areas over there in Texas. And 1 to 3 feet of storm surge will be possible for the Port O'Connor area in Texas. If you did enjoy the latest updates and want more of these updates on Hurricane Delta, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and turn on post notifications so you won't miss a single upload or live stream. Also, make sure to share this video with any friends or family that may be impacted by major Hurricane Delta. Really need to get this information out, as this could be a life-threatening situation. However, stay safe.